Ever wondered the mysteries of ancient structures soaring high above? Delve into the enigma as we explore unexplained caves, tombs, and fortresses, each telling a story that transcends time. Join us on a journey through the clouds to unravel the secrets of these towering wonders from the past. Kapilakaya. Much like many ancient structures scattered across the world, one particular spot in Turkey's Çorum province grabs our attention with its hidden mysteries. This unique rock tomb stands out as an exception, offering more questions than answers due to its sparse evidence and mysterious past. Unlike other archaeological sites that provide a wealth of information for experts to analyze, this intriguing tomb, believed to be a rare find in the region, reveals little beyond a puzzling inscription. This lack of details leaves us with a lot of room for speculation about its origins and the civilization it once belonged to. Situated in the mountainous terrain of northern Turkey, the Kapilakaya rock tomb sits on a hillside surrounded by cliffs. The name Kapilakaya rock tomb translates to rock with a door, accurately describing its appearance. Dating back to the 2nd century BC, it's thought to have been constructed during the Hellenistic period, though locals today lean towards seeing it as of Roman origin. As you approach the tomb, perched above a gentle stream and nestled before the forest floor, a steep path winds its way along the rocky outcrop. This path leads to a platform of steps directly in front of the tomb. Carved into the mountain, the tomb takes the shape of a cube, connected to the surrounding natural rock only at certain points, possibly to prevent the rock ceiling from collapsing. Despite its captivating presence, little is known about the Kapilakaya rock tomb due to a scarcity of in-depth studies or significant findings. In contrast to other tombs adorned with hieroglyphs or inscriptions, this one bears a simple carving that reads, Ikesios. The meaning behind this inscription remains uncertain, but one theory suggests it might be the name of an ancient Greek commander, considering the region's historical ties to Greek culture. An ancient fortress in the sky. In the northern expanse of Peru, beyond the famed Machu Picchu, lies an often overlooked archaeological marvel enduring the test of time, Kulap. Though not as widely recognized, it carries a mystique and grandeur comparable to Machu Picchu. This ancient citadel was once the abode of the Chachapoyas, an indigenous civilization that once challenged the dominance of the powerful Inca Empire. Eventually, they succumbed to Inca conquest, leaving their stronghold deserted by the early 16th century. Who were these people, shrouded in mystery, and were they truly the architects of this long-forgotten place? Situated where the rainforest meets the Andes at nearly 10,000 feet above sea level, Kulap is an assemblage of ancient stone monuments and was the primary settlement of the Chachapoyas, also known as the Warriors of the Cloud. Their desire was to dwell as close to the sky and their gods as possible. The elevated location of Kulap wasn't solely a spiritual choice, it was also a strategic defense. Notable among its features are colossal stone walls, some towering up to 60 feet, providing formidable protection against potential invaders. The main entrance, a narrow passageway, gradually tightens as one moves inward, designed for enhanced defense by funneling potential adversaries into a confined space. While research indicates Kulap was more of a settlement than a battleground, its layout and defensive capabilities earned it the popular moniker of a fortress. Inside the fortress walls, over 400 buildings stand, encompassing living quarters, ceremonial structures, and storage rooms. One noteworthy structure within Kulap is the Tinajani, a cone-shaped building with presumed ceremonial significance, although its exact purpose remains debated among historians. Constructed around the 6th century AD, Kulap predated the Inca and continued in use until the 16th century AD. The Inca conquered the Chachapoyas around the mid-15th century, but permitted them to reside at Kulap. With the arrival of Spanish conquistadors in the 16th century, the Chachapoya culture collapsed and Kulap was permanently abandoned. Rediscovered in 1843, Kulap has since unveiled numerous archaeological treasures, providing insights into the unique cultural practices of the Chachapoya. Among the finds are evidence of advanced bone surgery and ancestral mummies strategically placed beneath dwelling floors for easy retrieval during ceremonies. Among the most striking archaeological discoveries are the mysterious Purun Machu sarcophagi perched on high cliff ledges, safeguarding the remains of the ancient elite. These human-shaped burial structures, crafted from clay, sticks, and grasses, stand up to 8 feet tall, painted predominantly white and adorned with stylized faces in red and yellow hues. Positioned in a seated posture, each sarcophagus cradles a mummified individual, often curled in a fetal position, surrounded by grave goods. Recent excavations have unveiled a society marked by profound cosmology and remarkable architectural prowess. However, archaeologists anticipate that further explorations could unveil additional mysteries, shedding more light on the Chachapoya and their enigmatic citadel. Machaerus. Nestled along the Jordan River on the eastern side of the Dead Sea, lies the ancient ruins of a palace, with a mysterious past known as Machaerus. This old fortress, perched on a hilltop, can be found in present-day Jordan. Machaerus, as recorded by the Jewish Roman historian Flavius Josephus, is infamous for being the site where John the Baptist was captured and executed. John the Baptist, a respected preacher in Judea, played a crucial role as the one who heralded and baptized Jesus. His simple life and serious prophecies earned him a significant following in the Judean valleys. However, trouble began when he openly criticized the marriage of King Herod Antipas to Herodias, a union that did not sit well with him. During the time of Jesus Christ, King Herod Antipas ruled over Galilee and Perea. John's disapproval of Herod's marriage ultimately led to his downfall. A pivotal moment occurred when Herodias' daughter, Salome, performed a captivating dance that enchanted Herod. In a moment of excitement, Herod promised to grant Salome any wish. Unfortunately, her request was not a simple or noble one. Guided by her mother's vengeful desire, Salome asked for the head of John the Baptist on a platter. Though reluctant, Herod agreed to save face before his guests, sealing the fate of the prophet. John the Baptist was captured, thrown into prison, and eventually beheaded. His head was then presented to Salome on a platter. Archaeologist Jozo Vorosh suggests that a courtyard in Machaerus might be the exact spot where John the Baptist faced condemnation and received his death sentence. However, the certainty of this claim remains uncertain due to a lack of conclusive evidence. While the Bible recounts the story of John the Baptist's demise, it doesn't pinpoint the exact location. It was Flavius Josephus who identified Machaerus as the site of Herod's palace. To date, other historians and archaeologists haven't presented arguments challenging this assertion. Expanding on his initial research, Vorosh developed a new hypothesis focusing on a semicircular niche near the courtyard. According to him, this niche likely housed the throne where Antipas sat, suggesting that the nearby courtyard could be the very place where Salome performed her dance and subsequently demanded the preacher's execution. Mustang Caves. Nestled in the majestic Himalayan mountain range in northern Nepal is the once Kingdom of Lo, known as Mustang. This enchanting region, surrounded by towering peaks, holds a unique and somewhat mysterious treasure, a vast collection of nearly 10,000 man-made caves intricately carved into the colossal rock faces near the Kali Gandaki River. Within these ancient caves lies a puzzling secret, an assembly of human skeletons exhibiting precise cuts and lacerations. Mustang, where the forces of nature intertwine with ancient history, conceals a dark yet captivating enigma. Were these meticulous acts a display of barbaric savagery or part of a sacred ritual that transcends time? And who were the masterminds orchestrating such detailed endeavors? In the mid-1990s, a team of researchers from Nepal and the University of Cologne embarked on an exploration of these stacked caves. Among the discoveries were partially mummified human remains estimated to be between 2,000 and 3,000 years old. Subsequent explorations in 2007 revealed an array of Buddhist paintings, sculptures, manuscripts, pottery, and various artifacts dating back to the 12th to 14th centuries. A follow-up expedition in 2008 brought to light more human skeletons, believed to be 600 years old. Accompanying these discoveries were paintings featuring a blend of writings from Buddhism and Bon, an indigenous Tibetan religion. In 2010, another group of explorers and archaeologists uncovered an additional 27 human skeletons. These relatively intact remains bore distinctive cut marks on their bones, suggesting a ritualistic preparation process. The precision of the cuts was both haunting and awe-inspiring. Following the preparation, the bodies were ceremonially placed on exposed wooden shelves. It is believed that these caves served as a sacred burial ground, echoing the Buddhist tradition of sky burial, where bodies were offered to vultures, ensuring a cycle of life and death in harmony with nature. The origins of these practices trace back to Tibetan and Zoroastrian customs, where offerings to animals held sacred significance. Despite advancements in unraveling the mysteries concealed within the caves, the architects behind their construction and the exact purpose of these structures continue to elude understanding. Nemrut Mountain. In southeastern Turkey, there's a mountain called Mount Nemrut, reaching a height of 7,000 feet. Its top is home to big stone statues that are really old and kind of mysterious. People think these statues are there to protect the burial place of King Antiochus I of Kameni, who was laid to rest in the 1st century BC. But was the king really buried there? King Antiochus I first ruled Kameni from 70 BC to 36 BC. He had a mix of Greek and Persian family roots, saying he was related to Alexander the Great through his mom and Persian King Darius the Great through his dad. King Antiochus was really into the gods and religious traditions. In 62 BC, he decided to build a special place with tall statues, almost 7 feet tall. These statues were supposed to be like protectors for his tomb, making the whole site grand and special to remember him. At the top of the mountain, there's a big pile of rocks believed to cover King Antiochus's tomb. It's 475 feet wide and has 2 levels. On each level, there are different statues showing Antiochus's respect for Greek and Persian religions. Some statues look like Greek gods Zeus and Apollo, and others look like Eastern ones called Oromizes and Mithras. Lion and eagle statues stand proudly on each side, representing both royal authority and divine guardianship. On the western terrace, there's even a statue of King Antiochus himself, placed amidst a celestial arrangement that mirrors the positions of Jupiter, Mercury, and Mars. This arrangement is thought to mirror the sky on July 7, 62 BC, possibly marking the construction date of the sanctuary. The site, believed to host ceremonies connected to the astronomical and religious nature of the statues, raises a compelling question. What message do these celestial structures convey in a tomb designed as a place of worship for King Antiochus? King Antiochus was more than just a ruler. He was deeply fascinated by astronomy, especially the mysterious kind. His interest prompted him to reform the calendar system, aligning the year based on the sun and moon's movements, with the stars Sirius and Orion, the very foundation of the Egyptian calendar. Before his passing, King Antiochus instructed his people to celebrate and honor him each year after his death. Priests, chosen by the king, performed offerings and sacrifices. However, as the centuries passed, this remarkable place slipped into obscurity, only to be rediscovered by German archaeologists in 1883. Throughout the 20th century, further excavations took place, yet the tomb of the king remains elusive. Nonetheless, the mountaintop site, recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, continues to beckon the curious and the scholarly. Its silent stone sentinels persist in guarding the mysteries surrounding the eternal repose of a king, leaving an indelible mark on history. And there we have it, fellow time travelers. We've journeyed through the whispers of history, unraveling the mysteries of ancient marvels that defy both time and explanation. From the majestic statues on Mount Nemrut to the haunting echoes of Machaerus by the Jordan River, these stories are like time capsules waiting to be opened. Isn't it fascinating how these ancient structures, once vibrant with life, now stand as silent storytellers? They beckon us to wonder, to question, and to marvel at the ingenuity of those who came before us. As we bid farewell to these enigmatic wonders, remember that the past is a treasure trove of tales, each structure holding a piece of the puzzle. Until our paths cross again in the realms of history, keep that sense of curiosity alive. Happy exploring, fellow adventurers.